Pretty Exclusives, the Sweet Collection. It's like candy for your life, except the healthy kind. The Sweet Collection is made for the enlightened LA girl. And this is our mantra. I've always been a proud LA girl. Born and raised in Los Angeles, California. Valley girl and city girl. To think back to all the conversations I've had with East Coasters about how my coast was the best coast, it makes me smile. But I've moved so far beyond that since my spiritual awakening. Ever since then, I seem to be a new person. While I'm the same me, I am literally a brand new girl. I see things, do things, and process things much differently than I used to prior to my awakening, which is precisely why I've chosen to become a vegetarian. As I've become more conscious of how things in the world around me are really operating, I could no longer separate the meat on my plate from the eyes of the animal that it once was. Was that divine creature born and ultimately killed to simply fill my belly? Absolutely not. That baby had a soul, a mom, a dad, siblings. It had feelings and emotions and the desire for a fun and joyous life. To not only know in my mind, but feel in my heart that we are all sacred and precious, no matter what you look like or where you come from, is so empowering. To finally be able to recognize the spark of the divine, not only within myself, but within every living thing on the planet, is so transformative. Did you know Mother Earth and the people living on her have been sick for a very long time? Well, I'm here to help her and humanity get better. Learning how to embrace and utilize my spark of the divine, it literally acts as medicine for my environment. To wake up every morning knowing that heaven is real and that all I ever need to do to connect to heaven is to simply be aware, to be conscious of my connection to it. That's all it takes. And to understand that a piece of God literally lives within me, thus making me a direct extension of our divine creator, makes me more happy than anything on this planet ever could. I am now well aware that learning to identify, listen to, and trust that voice within was the beginning of my journey to reconnecting with my higher self. Because it is our higher self that serves as our intuition, guiding us and comforting us throughout every moment of our lives, if we choose to listen. Being aware of my divinity has also allowed me to have grace under pressure when I'm in a stressful situation. But one of the most exciting elements that I have rediscovered is the power of breath. To know that all I have to do is breathe. Controlled and conscious breathing can create a magical environment in my body, which at most sets the stage for very powerful and groundbreaking spiritual experiences, and at least can relieve headaches, fatigue, anxiety, and stress within moments. And to think of all those years I searched for things on the outside to fill the emptiness I felt within. I now know that everything I ever needed and everything I ever will need, I already hold. But today is a new day, and the future for not only myself but humanity is so bright. In fact, brighter than ever. The collective conscious of this planet is raising, and I feel so blessed and incredibly excited to be part of uplifting humanity out of the darkness by simply being myself and shining my light. That's why I love spirulina so much. It's a superfood. It comes from the ocean, and when brought into your body, it helps eliminate toxins, which ultimately helps me shine my light brighter. I call it the golden green. Stay golden, everyone, and shine your light as bright as you can.